So, we're back at the greenhouse, which is now being completed by the builders, Ackroyd Construction, and I just want to show you what they've been up to. Now, what we tried to do is keep it as much as we could in keeping with how it was before it started to be derelict. So we've not reinstated it to a perfect Victorian greenhouse because we've kept a lot of the little bits and bobs that have been added by tenants over the years. We have used traditional Victorian paintwork, so this beautiful green would have been as it was in the 19th century. If you to come in. And without any heating system here, it's really hot. I know it's a sunny day, but it's beginning to absorb a lot of the heat. We've still got work to do here, non-specialist work. We're going to lime wash the walls so that we'll have even more reflection of the sun, and then we'll be laying out the beds here. But what we have got is the builder was able to reinstate all the ironwork, which was a bit of a surprise really. So we've got some beautiful decorative ironwork up there, but we've also got the mechanisms for opening the windows. And if I just show you this mechanism, which is from Kinnell's in Southwark in London, we're still trying to date this, but this mechanism will open all the casements, the full span of casements there, in one simple move, just by pulling on the lever and opening. There is also a lever that opens the top cap of the roof. The whole of the top piece of glass will rise up by about 6 or 7 inches. But it's a bit heavy, so I'm not going to actually try that at the moment. We've kept a lot of the old hooks and other little bits and bobs that were in the original woodwork. We did salvage about 50% of the original woodwork. The rest was taken and moulded exactly as it was onto new wood and reinstated here. And the only other major changes, we've used toughened glass instead of traditional green house glass, because we just thought it was too much of effort to try and replace panes of glass. I just want to show you if we come over here, some of the other detail that the builders came up with. Now, it's difficult to appreciate this because it's all painted in bright and new and white, but this would have been original Victorian and was hand beaten. You can actually, there is a twist here as they've formed the top of this handle, and of course it opens the casement. Whether this actually belonged to the greenhouse originally, we don't know, but certainly somebody has put it on to open this quite large casement here. So it's quite a lot of detail. You can see with the brickwork, it's very perished, but we made the decision that we weren't going to rebuild it all in new bricks, which you can clearly see at the top, because it's important to see that this has been here probably 150 years. It will look a bit better when it's lime washed, and it will be more preserved with the lime wash as well. Plus we didn't have the money to completely rebuild all the brickwork anyway. We just rebuilt the top parts, especially along this back wall where we had buddleias growing out of it, which was a total mess. As you see, we've painted the guttering the same colour as the door, but this was pretty much salvaged guttering that was there, cast iron, which is very traditional. And certainly for us it was important to retain water from the amount of roof space there is here. We don't know whether they would have done that originally, so we've just got small downpipes, and at the moment we've got very temporary water buffs. It would be nice to get something prettier, but the main thing is to preserve water so that we can use it on this plot.